The mean girls have all the fun. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 TV mean girls.
Anybody else? Huh? Show's over!
For this list, we're focusing purely on live-action TV shows, and we're sticking to the classic mean girls you'd meet in real life places.
I'll see you on the unemployment line.
That means an evil ruler like Game of Thrones' Cersei Lannister is out.
I'd rather face 1,000 swords than be shut up inside with this flock of frightened hens.
They are your guests under your protection. You asked them here.
It was expected of me.
Number 10. Naomi Clark, 90210.
Friends wouldn't ask friends to give them dresses for free.
Okay, bitch.
Being the queen bee of 90210 isn't an easy task, but someone's gotta do it.
She acts like she's this innocent girl from Kansas. That is not what she is.
Materialistic, selfish, and unafraid to speak her mind, Naomi is the girl with the nasty one-liners that will leave you reeling.
And one more thing, Kim, just so you know, whenever you're on Who Wore It Best, I vote for the other girl.
She constantly puts others down for their appearance and is quick to judge people before getting to know them. Naomi isn't one to cross and firmly believes in the act of revenge. In season 1, after feeling betrayed by Annie's relationship with Ethan, she kisses Annie's ex at her sweet 16. Ouch.
I can't believe this. How could you do this to me?
How could you do it to me?
She makes the original Beverly Hills 90210 mean girl, Valerie Malone, look like a saint.
I'm just looking out for your interests.
Good. And you're going.
Number 9. Paris Geller, Gilmore Girls.
Do you have payphones in this town, or are you still using a town crier?
Paris breaks the mold for TV mean girls. Instead of being a fashion-obsessed girl who wants popularity, Paris is all about academics and her endless quest to be number 1.
My decision to do this will in no way depend on you, Paris.
I'm only saying it won't be a totally satisfying victory just beating Jerome Robbins and the rest of the losers here. I'd really like to take you down also.
Hyper-competitive, aggressive, and paranoid, Paris is initially the main foil to Rory. Instead of bonding with her over their love of knowledge and learning, Paris pretty much goes out of her way to make Rory's life at Chilton as difficult as possible, often using underhanded tactics like threats and intimidation to wipe out her competition.
She'll never catch up. She's a month behind already.
You can tutor her. Be like a big sister.
You're funny.
Okay, Lizard, goodbye.
Paris isn't always intentionally mean, and yes, the rivals eventually become friends, but there's no denying that she gives her brutally honest opinion even when no one asks for it.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be talking about love or sex, especially since I don't have any.
Number 8. Lemon Breeland, Heart of Dixie.
Oh, honey, there's no need for that. He knows that you're here. And if I were you, I'd be gone by the time that he returns because Daddy can be quite imposing.
A true Southern belle, Lemon is the perfect example of the girl who's nice to your face, but will talk trash as soon as you turn your back.
Now, what makes you think that this person is trashy?
Well, this cheap hooker bra she left at my house, for starters.
As a former head cheerleader in high school and the winner of the Miss Cinnamon Cider pageant, Lemon is a big fish in a small pond that is used to getting her way.
I know how hard you plan today.
No, honey, I don't care about the pictures that much.
Lemon tries her best to put on a nice and friendly facade, but her words often have a double meaning behind them.
This is Shelby, my daddy's receptionist. For now.
Her insults may sound cute and funny on the surface, but there's an undeniable bite to her bark, especially when it comes to her rivalry with Zoe Hart. When life gives you this lemon, run the other way.
That's right. Wade Kinsella and I are in love. Well, have a safe trip back.
Number 7. Rachel Gatina, One Tree Hill.
You know, at my last school, we had names for guys like you, Luke. Gay.
She may have been a former fat girl, but Rachel sure didn't act like it. As the new girl at Tree Hill in season 3, she goes out of her way to make her presence known as a bad girl.
Who knows? Maybe somebody was being a full-on diva skank.
You'd know.
Always trying to prove herself, Rachel often uses her sexuality to get what she wants, even if it means having the other girls resent her, especially Brooke, with whom she competed for Lucas. Rachel is also the cause of one of the most devastating tragedies at the school, as her release of the time capsule full of students' embarrassing secrets leads to a school shooting. Pretty despicable.
This is not his fault. This is your fault.
No, it's your fault.
Number 6. Alison DiLaurentis, Pretty Little Liars.
Be unbroken, by and by.
Allie's the girl everyone wants to be friends with because no one wants her to use their secrets against them.
I'm back, and I'm staying, so get used to it.
No one wants you here.
You're wrong, Mona. Just like before. Everyone wants to be my friend, and that's what you're afraid of.
Even when Allie was presumed dead, the girls were afraid of her. Skilled at using the other girls' weaknesses against them, Allie is the queen of making others feel like losers and outsiders, which gives her quite the reputation.
Okay, what do you suppose loser Mona was doing in there? Praying for bigger boobs?
But it's not just the other girls. Allie has a way of manipulating adults to get what she wants. And let's not forget about Allie's involvement with the Jenna thing.
Let's get out of here.
Run!
Number 5, Cordelia Chase, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
After all that we've been through tonight, this whole who gets to be queen capade seems pretty damn important. Oh yeah.
Never one to mince her words, Cordelia is unrivaled when it comes to figuring out a person's insecurities and using these against them.
Xander, you're the useless part of the group. You're the Zeppo.
She often offers her unwanted opinion to shoot mean jabs at Buffy and the rest of the Scooby Gang. Self-assured, pretty, and popular, Cordy makes sure that everyone knows she is at the top of the food chain.
You're pathetic.
Come on, I'm not gonna add to the Cordelia Chase cast-off collection.
As the seasons went on, she eventually warms up to Buffy's group and proved that the mean cheerleader is a person too. But she never lost her ability to tell it like it is, with her brusque attitude making her a fan favorite.
Your brain isn't even connected to your mouth, is it?
Why don't you do us both a favor and stay out of my way?
Number 4, Katherine Pierce, The Vampire Diaries.
What happened?
Catherine happened.
To know her is to hate her. A true villain in every sense, Katherine enjoys nothing more than getting what she wants, no matter whom she has to hurt in the process.
I've been around a long time, Bonnie. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Loyal to no one, Katherine often causes drama to wreak havoc just for the sake of it. Her favorite activity seems to be coming between Damon and Stefan, who are both in love with her.
I left Elena with a little bit of a parting gift. If I can't have Stefan, then no one can.
She uses her doppelganger status to pretend to be Elena in opportune moments that work for her machinations. Then there's what she does to Jeremy, which is something we're still upset about.
Sorry, family reunion's gonna have to be cut short.
Number 3, Quinn Fabray, Glee.
God bless the perv that invented these. Remember the power motto, girls. It's all about the teasing and not about the pleasing.
Don't let her pretty face and soft voice fool you. Quinn isn't someone to mess with. Santana Lopez may be the most aggressive mean girl, but Quinn's quiet power over others has a more menacing reach.
Weren't you fired for being in the fast food fry later?
I've got my pool cleaning business.
We live in Ohio.
Quinn uses her presumed innocence, status as a head cheerleader, and pure Christian girl image as a license to be secretly devious. She not only cheats on Finn with Puck, but she also fools him into believing the baby is his.
Whatever I did, I'm sorry.
I'm pregnant.
Quinn never quite learns from her mistake and later cheats on Sam with Finn. She bullies Rachel for being different and for Finn's attraction to her, even telling Rachel to back off from Finn. Class act she is.
I'm asking you as nicely as I possibly can. Leave him alone.
Number 2, Chanel Oberlin, Scream Queens.
I am a future network news anchor who's super classy and has almost no fat on her body. But a lot of my fans are like friendless, dumpy co-eds at this or that nursing school in one of this country's various national armpits.
Ryan Murphy has a knack for creating mean girls, but he really broke the mold with Chanel, the president of the Kappa Kappa Tau sorority.
I mean, why else did we all join a sorority in the first place?
She may have had everything handed to her in life, but that doesn't mean she won't fight to hang on to what's hers. With her acid-laced tongue and the minions she named after herself by her side, Chanel backs down to no one, whether it be prison inmates or the mainstream media.
I offer the following heartfelt sentiment. You can all suck it!
To be in Kappa Kappa Tau, the recruits have to pledge absolute allegiance to Chanel or risk being pushed down the stairs like Hester.
I knew you were going to be the one to take it all away from me.
Really?
No.
She She's definitely someone you want on your team rather than on the other side.
Attention all useless Kappa sluts. Congratulations! If you're reading this,
it means you've overcome the limitations of your tiny manatee brains and opened an email.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
The loser wants us to talk about her. That's why she did it. It was a pathetic ploy for attention.
She should go to church.
Or Thailand. Only a pedophile would screw her.
You're not wearing that.
I'm not. It feels like I am.
I looked for this outfit for weeks, so you had better change before 6th period.
Get your hands off me. As if you could take him from me. God, you're so up yourself.
You're like some shit crap all over mine.
Do you love me?
I like you like a friend.
I don't think so. I think you like me. I think you want to kiss me.
Where are you going? To cheerleading practice? Ready? Get lost!
Number 1, Blair Waldorf, Gossip Girl.
Keep your eye on the prize, Jenny Humphrey. You can't make people love you, but you can make them fear you.
She rules the Upper East Side, so why wouldn't she be number 1 on our list? Over the years, Blair has proven that she's the best and baddest HBIC in the game. Her put-downs are legendary, her style is flawless, and you'll never see her sweat.
Not enough.
Her right to the throne hasn't been unchallenged, though, with worthy opponents like Georgina Sparks trying to take over, but Blair has never met anyone she couldn't cut down to size. Whether it's excluding her closest friends from social gatherings or trying to strong-arm teachers for A's, Blair's schemes are always a step ahead of the rest.
You're new here, so you don't know how it works.
She's the ultimate mean girl queen bee, and we choose her as our number 1.
So you're not gonna go after Rachel now, right?
What would be the point?
Do you agree with our list? Which mean girl is your fave?
If that's the case, call upon destiny.
For more catty top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
And I can stay all night if I have to. I'm not leaving here till I found what I came for.